Hey everybody, we've got an update here on those flash floods that happened in western North Carolina yesterday, November 12th. We had 6 to 8 inches of rain overnight in much of western North Carolina, north of Charlotte, kind of in that zone. And this is WTVD, ABC 11 in, I believe that's Winston-Salem, reporting that the Hiddenite Campground, where over 30 people were rescued in the middle of the night or early morning after the Yadkin River, I believe it's called, overflowed its banks very suddenly. We've gotten some very bad news that at least 4 bodies have also been recovered from the area. So four confirmed people have 4 confirmed deaths in that area. 1 adult and 1 child are still missing. So that's very sad news. The campsite is called the Hiddenite Family Campground. It's a family-owned campground located along the Yadkin River. Waters near the campground rose when it was Alexander County. They had experienced major flooding with 7 to 10 inches of rain overnight. About 50 roadways across this county. This is about 60 miles to the northwest of Charlotte, near Statesville and Hickory. Morganton, where I am, is about 45 miles or so to the west of that, 40 miles, 20, 30, I don't know, something like that. In order to get from Morganton to this Hiddenite Campground, it'd probably be about 45 minutes, I would imagine. Anyway, 4 bridges were washed out, 50 roadways were closed in the area. As of 2 p.m. yesterday, the flooding was still too high for a lot of people to get back into their campers and all that. And there's going to be a lot of damage there in any way. So anyway, really scary stuff there from western North Carolina yesterday. Really heavy rains, and so we had more than 40 people rescued from this the Hiddenite Campground. And here's some scenes from channel ABC 11 there. The cars got completely covered over, and that is some of the local area flooding there. Look at that, it's really nasty. Anyway, so sad news, 4 bodies have been recovered and 2 people are still missing, including a child. So we'll keep you updated on the latest, but record floods there here in western North Carolina yesterday. And it was just a cold weather front that was attached to that Hurricane Eta. It kind of was pushing, Hurricane Eta, ETA, was pushing up over northern Florida out into the Atlantic, and then this cold weather front came down on, pushing in front of the front was this really humid moist air, and that combined with the weather front and the moving hurricane created, and it was very slow moving. This weather front, if it had moved faster, it wouldn't have created anywhere near this kind of flooding, but it was extraordinarily slow moving. And then what you get is called training, where storms will move up a front, one after the other, and the front is just basically sitting there, moving very slowly, and you can get areas where you get a lot of rain, and that's what happened. Here in Morganton, we got 6 to 8 inches, but up there in Alexander County, up to the north of Charlotte, they got something like up to 10 inches. And that happened very, very fast. All right, scary stuff there. Be careful out there. You know, being out in campgrounds, be careful. They said make sure when you go to a campground, a lot of campgrounds are sometimes located in floodplains near rivers because nobody wants to live there, obviously, and the land is cheaper. So that can be sometimes a prime area for a campground because you're near the water, where people like to be near the water for fishing and other boating stuff. At the same time, you're not going to find people wanting to live there because it's a floodplain, and you know, some of the zoning rules allow the campgrounds to be there, but then you get a situation like what happened 2 nights ago on the 12th of November, and really tragedy there. Going to be interesting to see if Hiddenite reopens and what's going to be the future for that park. But we'll let you know. All right, that's Camodave News for the 13th of November 2020. Log under.